Good evening everyone and welcome to my live stream from over here in Paguera. You may notice today actually that we've got some cloudy skies. It's not looking amazing over here in Majorca over these next few days, but don't worry, don't worry. Good evening everyone, welcome to my live stream from over here in Peguera. We're in the southwest of Mallorca. I'm just down from Palmanova, Magaluf and Santa Ponsa. This is more or less kind of pretty much a traditional German resort, but it's looking very lovely today. Apart from the fact we've had a lot of cloud, it's been very hot and it's super humid too. But before I start this live stream, I just got a couple of thank yous to say. Thank you very much to Tommy, to James, to Robin as well, and also to June, who I can see has just super chatted me. So, oh, and to Marie and John, I've just seen that pop up as well. Marie and John, you've got 13 days and counting. Oh my goodness. I can't believe that. You're going to be down to a week as of next week. Very exciting. But look, let me just pan the camera around. Now, I am hoping for a really nice sunset this evening on this live stream, because as you may have seen on my Palmanova live from the other night, we kind of ended it at a point where we had an absolutely beautiful sunset, and I do have a recorded video coming out from there as well a little bit later on this week, I think. I spoke to some lovely holiday makers too, but we're going to get walking. We're going to take a walk round. I was going to take a walk through Peguera tonight. We're going to see what it's like in September. Now look, if I point the camera up here, look, you can see there's a little bit of blue sky there. Don't worry too much if you are coming over, because we have had very high temperatures today. It hasn't stopped anyone from really going to the beach, to be honest, and being on the beach and down by the water has probably been the best bet today. My daughter and I ended up in the gym this afternoon, in a very empty gym with loads of air conditioning, but look, as you can see this afternoon, we're coming to the tail end of the day, and we've still got people down here on the beach. Lisa, hello, lovely, thank you so much for your super chat this evening. And I think you're coming to Palmanova, if it's the same Lisa, if you're coming to Palmanova next April, correct me if I'm wrong. You've got a break booked up. But look, the beach is looking a little bit emptier. Don't forget, this is pretty much dinner time at the hotels. Had some hilarious comments on the last live stream from over in Palmanova. Somebody commenting saying, Alex, it's empty, the resorts are empty. This is because, and at time of filming, I'm filming this at just gone 7 p.m. It's about 7 minutes past 7, and well, dinner service will be well underway in the hotels. Gosh, is it raining? Do you know what, this afternoon we've had a few little tiny spits and spots of rain. I haven't got my brolly with me either. I'm a little bit on the worried side, but fingers crossed it's not going to rain. But look, just coming up to the Sotavento restaurant, which is part of the Happy Mag Hotel. Lovely little spot this as well. Look, grab a bite to eat here and look at the views. Look at the views, absolutely gorgeous. Caroline, you have got 12 days until Alcudia for you. Absolutely fantastic. Campastia as well. We have for Bobby on the 27th. Bobby, I did film a video the other day. I don't know whether you've seen it, but it's about some restaurants around Campastia, down the back streets as well, and kind of like where the locals go. So go and check that out if you haven't done so already. And also check out my previous video from the summer as well, because I do highlight a really nice pub over there in Campastia. It's called the Manchester pub. It's super friendly in there as well. They got chatting for like about half an hour, so make sure you check that out when you're over if you don't know already. Nigel, bless you, thank you very much for your super chat as well. And do you know what, I'm going to zoom up to the top because Neil, you were there. I knew you'd be watching. You're always one of the first to comment, and I've completely skimmed past you this evening. William, you're first as well. Good evening to you, William. Glenn, you're watching as well. Catch up later, going out with a friend after work for a drink. Good on you. If you're watching this later on, Glyn, thank you very much for coming back to YouTube to watch the replay. I do leave the lives on the channel actually, so if you don't get to see one Sunday live, they are still there. I don't delete them or unlist them. They are there for you to watch. Ellie, thank you so much for your super chat. Very, very much appreciated. That's really kind of you, thank you. Now look, I'll just give you a little look down the beach here from where we started the live stream. This is Playa Romana. If you're new to Paguera and you don't know this resort very well, it's a little bit like Palma Nova in that you've got 3 amazing, gorgeous, lovely beaches. And you have to check out my daytime videos from over here actually to see how absolutely gorgeous this resort is, because, well, the sea in the mornings is an absolutely gorgeously clear turquoise blue, and it's super family friendly as well. So this is a great resort, and over the years I've noticed as well, although it's very popular with our German friends, we are seeing a much kind of like wider range of holiday maker coming over here. Lots of other nationalities coming to Paguera now, not just our friends from Germany. Is Alan on tonight? And Jazzy as well. So we've got Alan from Alan's Homemade Vlogs on, another fantastic YouTuber, often goes out to the Canary Islands. We also have Jazzy as well, Rocky Earth guy. Go and check out some of his videos as well. Nice to see you both on the live stream this evening. Marie, thank you very much for saying that. Could everyone please hit the like and subscribe button to help me out? That would be much appreciated. You'll see a thumbs up somewhere. If you're watching this on an iPad or a phone, or if you're watching it on the TV, pick up your mobile and just hit the thumbs up button, because it will help roll this video out to others. But look at the views as we come over to the Palmyra beach. Sorry. Grand Torre Beachside. I'm giving you the wrong beach names now. You can tell I've been off the island for a couple of weeks. Deary me. Still got my head in the Coldplay concert, honestly, that we went to about 10 days ago. Pretty hard to get over that. If anyone's been to see Coldplay this summer, it's a very unforgettable show. But anyway, Andrew, it looks like a lovely area. It is a lovely area. It's amazing. Oh goodness, it says, don't complain people. Autumn has fallen 3.5 weeks early in the UK, although this weekend has been warm. Do you know what though? This time of year in the UK can be a bit funny, because you can get a nice week, you can get a really, really lovely week, and sometimes you get a little hint of summer, a little bit of an Indian summer going on in the UK from memory, and I hope autumn hasn't quite arrived just yet. I really hope you're going to get a little bit more sunshine before you start getting proper autumn. It looks like autumn's landed here too, but don't worry, we do have a bit of a front coming over the islands over the next couple of days. I don't think tomorrow's going to be that much better. We're going to have another cloudy day. The upside is that the intensity of the heat won't be so bad. So you can still go to the beach and not worry so much about getting burnt. Although I will put out the warning, you can still get burnt when it's cloudy, and I've got burnt many a time when it's cloudy, but it's just a little bit less intense. So you still will have an amazing time if you are coming over in the next few days, but the sunshine is set to come back out again around Thursday, I think. Jean, lovely to have you on the live today. Thank you. Lisa, can I say hello to Lynn and David? Your parents are watching for the first time. Oh my goodness, that's fantastic. Lynn and David, thank you so much for watching. Really, really appreciate it. I normally would say I'm bringing a little bit of sunshine into your Sundays here, but if you're watching from anywhere gloomy today and a little bit grey, well, I'm bringing you some more greyness, but with almost a vague promise of some nice skies a little bit later on, quite possibly. Can't guarantee that, but keep your fingers crossed. Anyway, look, you can see how warm it is. We're coming up by the Beverly Playa Hotel, which neighbours Tora Beach here in Paguera. That people are still in the pool, and I don't blame them. It's cooled off a little bit. It was 30 degrees today. It's probably down to about 27 now, 26, 27. Very, very warm. Just coming down the back of the beach. And I can't believe I'm still wearing like my really, really, when it's hot summer clothes. I thought it'd been something a little bit warmer at this time of year, but like I said, we've got high temperatures for the first part of this week, and I had actually hoped to be on the other side of the island today, but I don't think the videos would have been any good filming with it being grey and gloomy either. So hence why I'm down in Paguera, and also catching up on some work at home as well this morning too. Suzanne, hi from Eastbourne. You've had glorious weather today, so you've stolen our weather. Basically, that's what it boils down to. You guys should be live streaming from, for me actually. Remember what the sunshine looks like? But look, we're just coming along the front of these fab little restaurants here on Tora Beach. The evening has started. People are starting to head in for a few drinks, maybe a bite to eat too. Sunday is Residents' Day pretty much on all the beaches. You find actually at this time of year a lot of locals stop going to the beach in August, and it's only July and August that they do go to the beach. So as soon as you hit September, many people do stop going. Not us though. Look, I can just see a little bit further on as well that they've cleaned up the seaweeds into a huge pile as well. That must have been brought in with some previous weather. Anthony, now you're bragging. Hello from sunny York. That's so not fair. I can't complain though, really, can I? I mean, I can't remember the last time we had anything that resembles rain. And I have to say today kind of gave me a bit of a feel of winter about it. It was kind of like the weather was a bit gloomy. Driving to the gym, it's a little bit on the rainish side. Looks a bit on the grim side. I was like, oh my goodness, winter's round the corner. But the sun, this kind of weather never lasts long here. The sun always comes back out again, especially at this time of year. You always get the high temperatures, so it's nothing too much to worry about. Look, got some more little restaurants and bars here on the side. Now, last time I came down here, a tree had keeled over, and it has been chopped up and taken away, which is a little bit of a shame. I'll give you some nice views of the beach here. But this is another fantastic spot. Dave, of course, how could I forget Louise's birthday yesterday? If you're part of the Mallorca Under the Sun Facebook group, you'll know Louise, who runs the YouTube channel Southwest Sundays. It was her birthday yesterday. I put a post up. She's also a moderator as well for the lives. I have a feeling she's having a nice day out today, and very well deserved, because she had a 10-hour shift on her birthday, which wasn't great with work. So a huge happy birthday to Louise. And actually we call ourselves the A-Team. We have a chat group on Facebook actually. Myself, Admin Anne, Amanda and Louise. And we also have another admin as well. Tommy's come to join us. And we do have a chat group, and the A-Team, or most of the A-Team actually, Amanda and Louise are coming out to see us on the sort of first week of October, which is going to be absolutely brilliant. And also because the channel this year, it's about 5 years old, approximately, I think. Yes, just over 5 years old. And I think the girls, Anne, Amanda and Louise, have been helping out on the Facebook group and on the lives as well for probably about 4 years, I think, if not a little bit more than that. So it's been absolutely brilliant, and it's going to be amazing to see them too. Anyway, look, we are coming up to Kontiki. You see, so even if we do have a little bit of iffy weather here, you can still come down to the beach. You can still enjoy the little beach bars here. Look at the views, look. Gosh, they have had a bit of a clean up of the seaweed down here. Loads must have come in last time we had some rain. Louise, I hope you're watching this, or I hope you'll watch it later anyway. Look, I can see loads of people saying happy birthday to you, which is really lovely. Cheryl, you're saying it's very overcast here in where are you? Lasverde. Is that Lanzarote and it mistyped? I'm not sure. Jimbo, your second favourite place is Calabona. I did have a Calabona nightlife video out, I think it was last Sunday. Sean, it's 40 days to Cala Rajada. I think I'm going to have to get myself over there at some point. And brilliant, yes, welcome. If it's your first time watching this evening, thank you Marie, thank you very much. welcome to the channel. If you're new to the channel as well, consider subscribing. If you're hoping to come out to Mallorca, you're on the right YouTube channel. I've got plenty of holiday news, holiday guides, travel tips and more. Every Monday I've got my Monday Island update. I'll have something coming out tomorrow. And I always try and live stream on the Sunday afternoon as well. Anyway, let's keep going around. We're going to head on around to Palmyra Beach now. I'm just coming up by the webcam. I don't know, anyone who has access to the internet, I don't know whether the webcam is still up right up here on this, it's called SFOC, the little restaurant there. I'm not quite sure if there's still a webcam on the corner of that building. I can't see it. Maybe it's there. But anyway, this is another resort that does have webcams, so you can see what the weather's doing over here. Now it does feel a little bit quieter. Obviously, we've got kids now, especially in Germany. If this resort is very, very popular with Germans, it's going to be a lot quieter because all the German kids are now back in school, and the Swiss kids as well. We've got the rest of the Spanish kids going back. I think it's next Wednesday. My daughter's back already. So that was an end to what was a very, very long holiday, but it went really quickly at the same time as well. Kids here get almost a 3-month summer holiday, but this year it went by in lightning speed, I have to say. What with having friends over and going away and doing fun stuff, we're suddenly back on the old school run again and the whole school routine. Ah, Andy, look, one more date and you're going to be over in the Cales de Mallorca. That's another place I haven't been for quite a while as well. And who's got a sunny day? Somebody else with a sunny day. Do you know what? Whenever we get the rain, it's always super nice in Northern Europe. So the fact we've got a little bit we've got some iffy weather over the next couple of days here. I'm pretty sure it's going to be absolutely glorious. If you're watching this from Northern Europe, I'm just coming down the really super steep slope here. Oh, that's exciting. I can see a message here from MS. My daughter is coming to Palma Nova end of this month and you're heading over mid-October. Brilliant. Look, I did promise you some nice views. Look at that, that is nice. In spite of the cloud that we've got today, that's almost the sunset. It's looking quite good here. Goodness me, is that Bobby, if it's sunny in County Durham, that's amazing. I'm really pleased for you guys having some super nice weather today, especially on the Sunday. Let's have a little look down the side and get some nice views. Like I always say, down here in Paguera, you can't walk around the points like you can in Palma Nova. It's actually private property. This is a whole huge villa house on the side. But if you come down here in the day, the water down here is absolutely stunning. Obviously, you're going to see a slightly different light at this time of day. But it's still beautiful even at this time of night. Oh, look at this, look guys, we've got ducks down there. I don't know if you can see at the bottom of the screen. Now at the far end of the beach here, we do have also a brand new 5-star hotel. I wonder how busy that is. I'd love to know, you can see it. It's the Mari pins right at the end here. And when I was filming over here I think it was back end of June, they've only just opened for the summer, so I wonder how busy that hotel has been for the summer season. If there's been much demand for 5-star boutique hotels over here in Peguera, I'd love to know. Let me know if you've stayed there or plan on staying there. Let's slowly pan this round. Kevin, partly cloudy here in Dublin. And you're hoping for a partial blood moon eclipse tonight. Ah, is there something astronomical going on this evening? Are we going to get it, or is that just like a Northern European thing? Jazzy, I don't know, have you been to Paguera on your channel yet? I'm not sure if you have. Joe and Sue, coming from Newcastle to back down to Palmanova. Once again, I met you at the beginning of the year. Fantastic. Kathleen, you've got showers and sunshine in Ireland. Joe and Sue, goodness me, yeah, I remember meeting you. Was it back in April, I think? Could have quite possibly been April. Anyway, we're going to take a walk along the waterfront here. Look, the beach actually tonight is very quiet. You can tell some schools are definitely going to be going back tomorrow, but the beach is looking very, very quiet down here. Like I said, before I get the comments saying it's dead, it's quiet and there's nobody there, it is dinner time. It's dinner time in the hotels. So I'm not going to find a tremendous amount of people out just yet. Stephen, hello Stephen, hi to your mum Sandra as well. The eclipse ends at 12:55 p.m. in the UK. That's amazing. Last time they had a blood moon over here, actually, I think it's around, I might be wrong actually, but it was the night where we saw loads of shooting stars. It's in about 2017. I remember sitting on my terrace looking out. It looked like the end of the world actually. They had all these beautiful shooting stars. It was absolutely incredible. So I hope you get that this evening, I really do. Lucy, that's very kind of you. You're asking me if I've got any videos from Poyensa. Am I planning on any videos from Poyensa? Good question, because this week, I think when the sun does come out again, maybe on Thursday, if something doesn't come up, sometimes it often does, and the fact is I've been off the island for, like I said, a couple of weeks. I'm so behind with everything, but I would like to try and get out to Poyensa this week. If you're talking Old Town, I'll probably end up going down to Porto Poyensa. I do have a guide to Poyensa Old Town, which I made earlier this year. I'm not sure I can improve on that video, but I may try and do that at some point this autumn. But I'm hoping to be over Porto Poyensa way later on this week, if nothing comes up. I know I've got a few subscribers heading that way, and there are a few subscribers over there at the moment as well. So it would be nice to head over and maybe catch up with some of you guys, but I can't plan anything at the moment. Alan, gosh, don't say that. I think there's loads of warning signs at the moment, to be honest, but anyway. Do you know what, this restaurant I'm coming by, I wouldn't say it's completely empty, you know, I'm quite surprised. And I'll tell you something else as well, I'm not looking forward to the end of the season at all when everything pretty much closes down. I'll just give a little sneak look back at this restaurant here that's got quite a few tables in tonight. Frank, good evening. And not long as well either until the 2025 Monkey Tour to Camp Picafor. Hope you're looking forward to that. And yes, look, it looks lovely and it's peaceful at the moment. It is, it's absolutely gorgeous. There's a little bit of George Michael there playing in the background. A little bit of Careless Whisper playing out from that restaurant. Look how beautiful it is. It's absolutely gorgeous. Now, if I came out a bit earlier on today, it wouldn't have looked like this. It would have looked a little bit on the greyer side, but it looks like that sky's kind of trying to clear a little bit. What time is the sunset? Right, so the sun is setting at around 8:20 at the moment. That'll be setting over the sea, so it's going to set a little bit earlier tonight. And because we've got huge hills and mountains, well, not mountains, but a few little hills. That's not actually a mountain, is it? Doesn't really constitute anything mountainous, but we've got a bit of a hill there. So I'm predicting we're going to get a sunset maybe in about 20 minutes roughly. Hopefully by the time we get back round to the lookout over Playa Palmera. We'll see. But as the weeks go on, that sunset time is going to get a little bit earlier. But normally at this time of the year, if you do have a bit of clouds in the sky, you are going to get some really nice colours. I'm hoping we're going to get that this evening, but I might be a bit early for it really. We'll see. Okay, so we're coming around the back of the hotel Villa Mill here. It's an adults only hotel, it's 5-star. We'll walk around the front of it in just a moment. But I've seen quite a lot of controversy about Ibiza at the moment with the amount of adults only hotels that they have over there. And while we do have our fair few adults only hotels over here in Mallorca too, is it a good thing? Probably is for the hotels. But it's not great for families. Joe and Sue, bless you. Thank you so much. That is really super kind. Thank you very much for your super chat this evening. But I really hope, just going back to the hotels, I hope that Mallorca doesn't become too much of an adults only destination. If that's the way Ibiza is going, we don't want to see it over here. Look, got some people packing up and leaving the beach today. Goodness. And this is still an absolutely gorgeous time of night to come down to the beach. Like I said, it's absolutely red hot down here still. Right, we are coming up to a few more restaurants here. We're going to see how busy they are. We've got the Biwi right in front of us. They always have some nice music playing out from here. They used to have a chiringuito. Actually, they had one of the chiringuitos over on Santa Ponsa Beach last year until that changed hands. But they've got some nice food, got some nice cocktails, got some nice kind of like dance music playing out as well. A little bit of a younger vibe here. Can't see any obvious prices. I am having a little look out here. €13 for 2 drinks. Oh my goodness. I can't pronounce your YouTube subscriber name. Muzio Dude. Muzzy, I'll just call you Muzzy. Thank you very much for your super chat. That's really kind of you. Thank you so much, hey. But what a difference over here. Now we've got into September, we're just seeing things a little bit differently. And do you know, one thing I never noticed as well was the barley beds at the back of the beach over here in Peguera. Definitely new for summer 2025. Beach service over here kind of stops around 7:30. Maybe a little bit earlier in September now. Now we've hit September. The beach guy normally tends to go probably about 7-ish. I can just see some people laying down towels as well. So if you are coming down to the beach early evening, you get the sunbeds for free if they haven't stacked them up on the beaches, which they don't do over here. Let's get past. Also as well, look, just looking up the steps here, look, we've got plenty of ways to get onto the main high street, which we're going to walk down in just a second. Robert, hold on, let me, just before Robert, Andre, hello, my Practica ending in on July the 1st last year. Oh, you did Practicas in a 5-star hotel. Practicas, for anyone who doesn't know, it's like a work experience. So it looks here that it looks like here Andre has done some work experience in the 5-star hotel, and you're a cook. I hope you had a good time. I hope you made some money. I hope you also got some really great work experience, and I hope you can use that to get a job as well. Sounds good. This is a great place to come if you're able to work on this island during the summer. There's always loads of jobs over here. If you've got the right to work over here, there's no end of jobs actually. So good for you, good for you. Look, I'm just coming up by the beach club here. The restaurant Beach Club it's called, Beach Club Restaurant, and it is packed, and you can see why as well, because look at the views as I slowly pan the camera around. I can't believe that we've had 300 people on the on the live this evening. Never normally get a tremendous amount of viewers over here in Paguera, but I do like to try and get around most of the main resorts. So thank you very much for joining me this evening. I really, really appreciate it. Oh my goodness, absolutely brilliant. Look, Robin, bless you. Thank you very much for your super chat as well. Super kind of you, hey? Super kind of you. And like I said, all of the super chat money, after I go and pay tax on it, is going into the car. It's going into the car. I'm going to get around the island as well. It's going to be a little bit easier to film now in September with my daughter back in school, and also the temperatures being a shade cooler on July and August, and it's very, very hard to film out here. I had lots of requests to go places, but you just can't film in the middle of the day. In July and August, it's super hot. Look, we're coming up to the Malgrat Playa, and we're going to come around in the front of this little place as well, right at the top too. But another super spot, and we've just hit some busyness down here. Look, loads of people out this evening. This is where all the holiday makers are coming for a few drinks and a bite to eat. Robinson's House Pizza Place as well. Look, all the tables are taken down here, even at this time of year. Do you know what? If you're going to any of these major resorts, I still would advise on booking a table, hey, because by the looks of this evening, you're not going to get a free table until probably about 9:30, 10 o'clock-ish, which is great if you eat late, but not so great if you're a little bit on the hungry side, even outside of Pizzeria Mas. And if you watch my video about where to eat in Peguera as well this summer, you're going to know we've got loads of Italian restaurants over here, and that's absolutely packed. And you're always going to find the waterfront restaurants to be a little bit busier than the main high street too. So make sure you get booking if you're coming to any of these major resorts, hey? Anywhere that's got a nice view like this, get your table booked. Let's keep going around. We're going to have a look down the beach. Let's keep walking. I've got a beer garden right above me as well, and I see the words disco as well. So does this also turn into a nightclub later on? I'm not so sure. Not quite sure what the nightlife is like over here in Peguera. Look at the amount of people in the water still though. Still see people wading out, and it's very, very. One thing I really do love about Peguera actually is that it's so shallow. You can see that people are just in up to their knees. They've waded out quite far, and it's so family friendly over here. It's really great for little kids. And of course we're going to see non-school age kids over, the really little kids at nursery as well. I've noticed there are loads of really small kids on the flight actually, who wouldn't be at school when we flew in just the other day. If you want to check out my flight video, don't forget that's also on the channel. See what it's like coming through the airports, but let's have a look at the view. Oh, I see quite a few questions. Let me try and get through them. Stephen, I've got to say thank you so much for watching. Even though you came out in July, I really appreciate you still watching Mallorca content. Catherine, do I have any recommendations on where to go for coming over to Mallorca on your own? Do you know what? The whole island is super friendly, and it's super solo friendly as well. And guys, let me know in the comments actually where you recommend. Also depends how old you are as well, Catherine. Calabonnet is super friendly. All the bars over there are super friendly. You'll get chatting to people. Palma Nova as well, another great resort. Santa Ponza, another really friendly resort as well. Porto Poyensa, can't get much friendlier than that. You know, Port de Soyer as well, really friendly. All these places are really friendly. You really can't go wrong, and this is a great destination for a solo traveller. Even Louise as well, whose birthday it was yesterday, a wonderful moderator from the Facebook group. She actually came on holiday. She's been on holiday a few times now to Peguera, to this resort, and she's absolutely loved it. And she did actually meet another YouTuber down here as well. So again, another great place to be. Look, should we just have a quick look up at this? It's called the Atheos. Atheos 5-star hotel. Look, they've got a gym in there as well. And they've got some really, really steep steps going up to the entrance. I'm wondering if there's a lift anywhere in there. But you'll be keeping fit if you stay at that hotel, that's for sure. Gavin, oh my goodness, thank you very much, hey? That's really super kind of you. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Oh look, there's a little boutique gelato ice cream place as well. Let's keep going down the questions. Hold on, let me just have a quick look. Hold on, John, I'm just going to point back across the water because I can see some more questions have popped up. It's quite a hard reading at the same time. Look, you've got more sea views. Hang on a second. Let me just keep going down. T-Bert, do I notice a big price increase in Mallorca? Also, having spent time in UK recently, do you find the prices comparable to Mallorca? Do you know what? I might include a little bit of a longer video about that in my Islands Update tomorrow. I've been thinking about that. So watch my Islands Update tomorrow. If not, I'll be making a video about it. But yes, I've got lots to say about that. Stacey, do I have an area of Mallorca which is most popular for the lives? Well, Palma Nova, I think, is always a winner. As is Calabona, well actually, do you know what? Most of them are, to be honest. Some of them don't do as well, but it's not really important. I just try and get around as many as I possibly can. All the main places I know you guys are going to want to watch. Jules and Gaz, coming over to the yacht very soon. See you on the East Coast. I know you guys are coming over very soon. I actually, personally, I really do. I loved doing that live stream the other night in Palma Nova. It was so much fun, hey? Because I filmed my way back as well through the resort. And I met loads of you on holiday, and especially as I just come back off holiday as well, had a bit of the old post-holiday blues, got back, and it took one Palma Nova live stream to get back on track again. So I really appreciate everyone who came to speak to me that evening. It really cheered me up no end. So I'd say Palma Nova's a really great place. But also as well, you know, like Puerto Poyensa, Calabona, all of them anyway. I could go on. I haven't actually done a live stream over in Calador just because the mobile phone signal down there is so patchy, and it'll be an even worse viewer experience than normal, and it can get a little bit iffy over here at times as well. So I haven't done a live, but I will be down Calador way this month to go and make some content too. Look, just coming up by, look, got an Italian restaurant in front of us looking busy. I've honestly never seen so many Italian restaurants in any of the resorts over here as I have over in Paguera. There's literally loads of them. And I do believe if you are from Germany, that Italian food is very, very popular. But look, this resort stretches all the way up this road here, and there's a market on, I think it's on a Tuesday. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's the Peguera market is on the Tuesday. And it's normally held right at the end here, near where the supermarkets are. Got a huge Lidl and a Yorovsky supermarket here too. But no, it's got quite a nice vibe this evening. We've got plenty of people out and about shopping. It's fantastic. I'll still get the comment later. Somebody, I can pretty much guarantee, will write in the comments, Alex is looking dead. And in my opinion, it's not. It is September, don't forget, and families pretty much gone home, kids are back at school. And this definitely isn't Benidorm either. So do get very much a very different experience. Now I'm very keen to catch a little bit of the sunset. I'm not going to walk completely to the end, but this is just to give you an idea of what it's like. We've got more fantastic restaurants up here. Go and check out my content. And do you know what? I'm wondering if some of these have closed down. Well, I came down here in June. Some of them looked very, very empty. Look, got a little wine tasting spot here as well, which looks rather nice. Nice little bar here, doing tapas. We also have Senor Tapas y Mas as well to my right hand side. So we do have Spanish restaurants down here in Peguera. James, the market is all junk. There you go, there's an honest opinion. Honest opinion for James, don't even bother, it's all junk. But I know many of you do enjoy going to a market, and sometimes you can pick up a bargain as well, depending on what you want to buy. It's always nice to get some fruit and veg in the markets, I always say as well. Let's keep heading down. Oh, James, there's an interesting question. Will I live here forever? Who knows what forever is? I don't know. I don't know. I don't have any plans to leave the island yet. Maybe affordability may force me out of the island. I don't know. But I don't have any plans to leave. I don't really have anywhere to go, actually. I'd be lost in the world if I wasn't living here. So, but you know, I don't know. Who knows? Who knows where we'll all end up? But I'm definitely going to be here for the next few years, and I haven't had a better offer to go and move anywhere else, really. So, and I do love my life here. I'm very, very lucky and very grateful to live here as well. Not many places in the world where you can live right near an airport and have just amazing beaches and sunshine and the whole summer holiday vibe pretty much year round. So can't really knock it, can't complain. Stephen, I've just seen your question there. How about Porto Cristo for a live stream? I don't know, actually. Do you know what? Because it's not a very huge resort. It wouldn't take... that's another thing. Because Porto Cristo is quite small, by the time I kind of start it, I pretty much have finished it. So I don't know. Maybe. I'll have a think about it. And also, I'm pretty sure if I went Porto Cristo way, you guys would rather I was either down Sakoma or over Calamil or Calabona way. So, I don't know. Lee, bless you. The Daily Mail reports I asked the hotels to come out later. So, oh goodness, so the Daily Mail's has wondered if I've just asked everyone to come out of their hotels to make the place look busy. Quite possibly, you never know. Do you know what? I was in the Express this weekend. This is hilarious. I was referred to as a travel veteran, which is... Hey, good evening. Nice to see you. Just been shouted at from a restaurant. Absolutely love it. And they're German as well. I've got some German viewers. But yes, so I was in the Express. They called me a Mallorca veteran, which makes me sound really old. So I don't know what a Mallorca travel veteran is, but anyway. But I think I've been watching my videos again. Steve, you're saying, can I mention, I sound like a Radio Devon DJ. Oh, who's that? Who's that? That could be the future actually. If when I'm much older, maybe I'll just move into radio. Because there'll be a point where you become too old for YouTube and people probably won't watch. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Look, we've got another Italian restaurant here. Look, Il Tano. June, oh my goodness, I see here, look, you're ditching Mallorca for Menorca in 4 weeks with your friends for holiday. June, do you know what? I'll let you off. And do you know what? I must go to Menorca at some point. Because the island is like right next door to here, so I may try, we'll see what happens, but I haven't been to Menorca for absolutely years, and it's almost criminal because I live right next door to it. So it's crazy. Look, got a huge amount of shops over here, full of the usual tourist stuff. Hello, I am live at the moment.
I know.
You are.
I'm watching you.
Can you come on the live stream?
I'm Laurie.
Can I give you a microphone? I'd love to. I wasn't expecting to meet anyone down here tonight, actually. So. Hold on, guys. Just 1 second. We've got some viewers. I'm loving this. Hang on a second. Do you know what? I don't think my spare mic's not working.
I'm sure they'll hear.
They're here. Okay, you have to speak up. So, where are you guys from?
Edinburgh.
Edinburgh. Oh, lovely.
Yes.
One of my favourite cities. I love it.
I comment on your site all the time.
Do
I'm
you?
Laurie.
Laurie, yes. Do you know what? I recognise your name.
And we've had an apartment here for 20 years.
You're joking. And
No,
what?
2005.
And why Paguera? Why
Because
Paguera?
it's beautiful.
It is.
And it's calm and it's serene.
fantastic.
Everything's nothing not to like.
Yeah. I mean, the beaches are amazing.
Oh,
children with their grandchildren here. The water's that deep for
Yeah.
about 200 yards, so
Yeah.
it's like a big paddling pool.
That's what I was just saying, like, I was looking out at the water and people had waded out right up to their knees, so it's perfect for small kids.
Perfect.
And you've got all the restaurants down here as well.
We're on our way to our favourite one, this one here, Bar Carabella.
Where's that?
See
Just
the
down
lights?
there.
The lights.
Ah. Do you know, I've never highlighted that place. What kind of food do they serve?
Spanish.
Spanish food.
yeah.
All fresh.
And it's fabulous.
Bar Carabella. I'm going to have to try that out
Peppy
at
and
some point.
cookie.
That's what it's called. Bar Carabella Pepe e Cookie.
Peppy cookie. Right.
Yeah.
You heard this here first. We've got a top tip
Yes.
from down here. And also, there's another fantastic place just at the end as well.
La Tasca.
The Tasca as well,
La
yeah.
Tasca Flamenco.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
we love
flamenco
it.
place,
We're
fantastic.
going to it
Yeah.
tomorrow night.
Yeah, for the
Yeah.
flamenco.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Guys,
Yeah.
it's a real pleasure to meet you from Edinburgh. Love it. Absolutely fantastic.
Nice to see you.
Enjoy the rest of your
All right,
holiday.
bye.
I'll
Bye.
need to play it back.
You'll have to. You see yourselves later. Bye. Brilliant. Love it. So, guys, there you have it. Look, right down the back here, we can see a little restaurant just to our right-hand side. This is where these guys are heading. And I'm going to have to, just for research purposes, check it out for myself. Now, Lee, you may be right. I think I tip off all the hotels and tell everyone to come out and make Paguera suddenly look busy. But it looks like quite a few people have eaten in the hotels. Also, I can see someone else as well also saying that I know, weren't they a fantastic couple? I was not. I got shouted at in the restaurants by a lovely German family. They said Mallorca under the sun, and they were German. And look, let me just show you the views from here as well. That this is why it's such a fantastic, family-friendly and accessible area. You've got the high street here with the beach, like right behind it, and just loads of accommodation all around. It's a really easygoing resort. But really nice to see as well people from the UK over here in Paguera. Like I said as well, it's not just Germans over here. This resort is becoming very popular with other nationalities. Look at this, look, El Patio, and this has been going since 1946. Can't believe it. Must have been the only place standing back in 1946. I can just see a comment about Menorca as well. Yes, I saw Kev the Scotsman as well. He was over Menorca way. He stopped off there. I think I'm going to have to do that. I'm going to have to try and do that video. I don't know how well it'll do, but it's about time we had a bit of Menorca content on the channel. Steve is saying, I'm really sorry, what's your first name? I'm Alex. Full name Alexandra. But yeah, call me Alex. Right, so we are right at the top of the Malgrat's little Malgrat's cafe that we saw at the bottom here, and this is the whole huge bar area. It looks really nice. It's quite buzzy over here. We've got loads of holiday makers. Whole group of locals there. And we've got a huge TUI bus coming down the side. It looks like we've got quite a few people coming out for the evening now too. That's funny. Oh, thank you very much for the nice comments about the videos. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Do I live in Paguera? No, I don't. I live in Cala Major. It's on the west side of Palma. It's the last kind of holiday-ish area before you roll into Calvia. So yeah, I live Cala Major way, and it's got quite a big residential population over there, which is why I live there. It'd be quite hard to live in the resorts, I think, because the difference between now, what we can see now, and in a couple of months is going to be quite stark. And I will be doing the resorts as well. I will make some winter content over here. You'll see what it's like in winter. And pretty much everything we can see here will be closed during the winter months. All the shops closed down, and about 90% of the restaurants as well. There are still a few places open, but if you're living here on the island, it's always better to live somewhere that's got loads of locals. which is why I live in Palma, but also within walking distance of around 4 beaches as well. So it's quite nice. Look at the views from here as well. Look, right at the back of the beach. James, been to Calabona a handful of times in the past couple of years. Where else around the island would you say is similar? I would try Poyensa, try Porto Poyensa. Calabona does have a similar kind of vibe to Porto Poyensa, because you've got the lovely long walkway and it's absolutely stunning. Go and watch my videos from there. It's so beautiful. It really is. Also, Santa Ponsa might be another good bet as well. Another really friendly resort too. Ah, James, you've been to La Tasca and you've had a lovely meal there with 2 amazing friends. Well, I'll tell you what, guys, we're coming up towards La Tasca in just a moment. And actually, myself and admin Anne from the Facebook group and Louise, we ate over here one Monday back in, I think it's July possibly. And every Monday night they do have flamenco. So fantastic restaurant, really, really super nice food. Another great little local place here, look, the Maria Eugenia. They do really inexpensive local food down here too. It's very, very popular. Look, we're just coming up around the back of some hotels here. We've got the Valentine hotels just to the back. And from memory as well, got loads of ice cream shops running all the way along here. I think I've been in most of them actually. But we've also got some really nice little souvenir shops. 2 like nice little clothes shops as well. Do you know what? I think if that sun's gone, I've missed it, but I'm hoping we're going to get some nice colours in the sky, because over in Palma Nova, the minute the sun went, then the sky kind of had these absolutely beautiful colours a little bit later afterwards. Look, here's another 5-star property. Over here, this is the front of the Villa Mill that we passed earlier on in the beach. Goodness me, Anne! We've got another visit over to Calabona, brilliant. Oh, look, we've got a regular visitor, Vincent. Been to Paguera for 9 holidays. My goodness me. It's so special and an amazing resort. Do you know what? I'm not surprised. So we do have regulars coming over here too. There is a lot to it actually, and all the beaches are a little bit different. Like Playa Romana is smoke-free, and an absolutely gorgeous little sheltered spot as well. If it's a little bit windy, go around to Playa Romana. Tora Beach, the second beach, is absolutely huge. If you've got kids wanting to play football, go there. Palmyra is absolutely stunning and beautiful and very Caribbean-like and shallow. So, you know, it is an amazing spot. Do you know what, the pavements are so busy. I'm trying to walk on the road here, but and what's more as well, I do believe that Peguera is going to get a makeover this winter. This whole resort centre is going to have a bit of a makeover too. Stay tuned to the channel, subscribe if you haven't done so already. We're going to see what this is going to look like when we go into, dare I say the words 2026. Feels like we've just kind of hit 2025, but can't believe we're heading on towards the latter half of the year. We've even got a bit of a fast food place here as well. I think it's German, but the Grillmeister German diner. Steve, another comment. The more you see, the more you love. Well, this is why I do the live streams as well, just so you can get like quite an honest look at the main resorts too. Hasn't got all the fancy editing. Well, not that my editing is in any way fancy, but you can see exactly what it's like and take a good look around as well before you go and book your holiday. And I think that's really important, because as you know, holidays are not cheap, and It's always good to know what you're going to be letting yourselves in for as well, where you're going to be staying and what to expect too. A little ice cream shop at the end here. One scoop is €2.50, two is €5. Do you want there's no discount here? 3 scoops is €7.50, and 4 scoops is 10 from the Arctic. It's actually really expensive. Goodness. Pricey, pricey. And we're coming round to, and this looks like, it looks exactly like actually the lobster bar over in Calamilor. We've got the Waikiki cocktail bar. Got some nice music in there. We're going to just keep walking down a little bit further. I'm going to head on through the square as well, see if they've still got their kids' rides out that we had earlier on this summer. Do you know what? I can hear more French people down here as well. When I was in Santa Ponsa the other day, if you haven't seen my Santa Ponsa video, which I published this morning, go and check it out after this video. But I did say that I'd heard so many French holidaymakers over in Santa Ponsa, and I've just walked past another crowd. Okay, what have we got here? Look, Restaurant Gecko. Looks like another Italian. We do have a Safinka, and I think this is a Mallorquin restaurant on the corner here. So there are Spanish places over here in Peguera. Look, they do tapas and paellas as well. And there's a very famous Austrian restaurant a little bit further down too. But look, all the way around here too, look, we've got various other places to eat, and DJs on as well, and live music as well. I can see some posters for live music down here too. Lucy, you're asking, in my opinion, where was I find the most, which resort's the most expensive? This should be an easy answer actually. Well, Porta Portals is very pricey because the Porta Portals Marina attracts huge, massive super yachts, and the restaurants there are very, very expensive. I don't get down there often. I've made a few videos over there this year, but that is pretty pricey. But let me have a think. I think Camp de Mar's quite expensive as well. Got quite a few pricey restaurants, beachfront down there too. And that's down near Andrach in the far south west of corner of the island. I found that to be quite pricey. Porto Poyensa as well. I did hear some of the viewers I spoke to the other week as well. They said that they had fish and chips for €30, which was again quite pricey. But anyway, look, there's the Salzburger Stuben restaurant. I've also got, I know there's a nice Thai place over here as well, but we're going to head on in this direction. And look, all the tables are busy down here. It is a busy spot. Let's keep walking down. Are we going to get the nice skies tonight? I don't think we are. I've lied to you all. I thought we were going to get some really gorgeous skies tonight, but I think that cloud is just a little bit too thick this evening. But not everywhere is completely packed. Look, a few people out. We've also got kids' rides still out as well. We've got a kids' kind of fairgrounds stall thingy over there too. They haven't got the bouncy trampolines. They did have them earlier on in the summer, I do believe. But like I said, most of the kids have now gone back to school. So our peak season really does not last for very long at all. And it's only really July and August, June, July and August, that does get very, very busy over here. And then after that point, things do taper off a little bit. Just go over to the wall here. Let's have a quick look down. We're still going to walk up, so I'm going to walk back to the car park anyway in Playa Romana. Let's head on back round. Pascal, you were here 3 weeks ago. Amazing. You sound French actually. Yes, John, Porto Poyensa, I did say it's quite expensive, but it depends where you go. There is value to be had in all resorts. You are going to find really high-end expensive restaurants just about everywhere, even in Palma Nova now. They've got some very high-end expensive restaurants, but you can always find value. So let's keep heading around here. It's looking a little bit busier than when I started this live stream. You can just see night is falling very quickly over here. It's 9:10 now. I have a feeling maybe off the far side of Andratx Port, you may well get a little bit of the sunset. I'm hoping by the time we get up to the lookout point, we might get some nice colours coming through. But look, there's quite a few people down here. Now, normally during the summer, there would be a guitarist as well down here on the waterfront. I can still see people out at sea too. Let me just have a quick look at the chat here. Robert, you're saying this is why you prefer May and October? Yes, because there's not so many people here and it's not so packed. Dwayne, that is very kind of you. Thank you very much. I'll keep that in mind, actually. I do have a few moderators, but the moderators do come and go. Bless you. I do know that you do have other things to do with your time, but let's see how we go. Let's see how we go. There's normally somebody on here. Gosh, look, the lights are starting to come on as well down here in the resorts. Look at Momo's here, look. What a pretty little place this is. And it is packed too. Lights are starting to come on over the Beverly Playa as well. Can't tell you how hot it is over here actually at the moment. Honestly, do not underestimate the clouds here and think for 1 second it isn't warm. It does look a little bit like a grey autumn day, but I'm absolutely roasting. It's so warm over here. And I think it's the humidity as well. We've got a really, really high level of humidity. Also, as well, guys, I would recommend if you are packing to come over, John as well, the mozzies are quite active at the moment, so bear that in mind. If you're going out in the evening, I can't believe I've got shorts on actually, but do pack and prepare for mosquitoes is all I'm going to say. I might have to make a separate video about that this week. I'll include it in my islands update tomorrow, but no, we haven't got any nice orange skies tonight. I've lured you all in with the pretense of having a nice sunset tonight. I'm so sorry, guys. I'll be back here though, I think hopefully before the season ends to try and get a really super sunset from over here. We kind of have to work with what we've got on this Sunday afternoon, I'm afraid. Yes, we are only 1 hour ahead over here in Mallorca of the UK, if that's where you're watching from. Emma, as well, you're saying it's very warm here in November. We can get some lovely November days, and it's sometimes hard to believe that the summer season finishes actually at the end of October. I know we're going to see some resorts trying to stay open into November, particularly places like Palma Nova, for example. I think we're going to try and keep some hotels open into November, and when we get nice weather, it is just incredible, particularly if you do like a much emptier beach. Did I say it was after 9 o'clock? I do apologise. I'm so sorry. I've confused everyone now. It's 9 minutes past 8 local time here in Mallorca. Let's head on up the side. Got a bit of a traffic jam here. Let me see if I can get through. Oh. Excuse me, danke. There we go, right. I think we've even got some Russians down here as well, or Ukrainians, I'm not quite sure. Look, let's pan the camera around. I'll show you what I'm looking at this evening. We're going to walk all the way back to Playa Romana. I normally stop the video here, but there's so many people up here on the point. Kids everywhere as well. Let me head on by. Look, check this out, look. It's a lovely spot. Look, let me just turn this around. So little people run underneath, there we go. Now, I was hoping for lovely orange skies here. We just haven't got it. We have not got it. Yes, we do have a 1 hour time difference. I don't know what I said anyway. And do you know what? I heard that the clocks wouldn't be going back this year. Is that still a thing? Are we going to be losing an hour at the end of the month? I really hope not. I really, really hope not. And you're saying you'll keep an eye open for me in Cala Malor. It's a lovely place to live. Try out Maria's Bar in Calabona, just up from the chemist. Oh, I shall do. I'll go and check it out. Do you know what? I met a Dutch family and a Swedish family over in Calabona. They're on bikes, actually, both completely separate occasions, completely different families, and they said that they'd moved to that area because of my videos. I couldn't believe it. But they are really loving their lives over there as well. So the good thing is that some of the resorts do have a little bit of a winter life as well. They do have residential populations, and Cala Malor is one of those places as well. They do try and keep the hotels open, or some of the hotels, not all of them. Calabona's very, very quiet in winter. Pretty much most things, apart from a few restaurants and bars, do stay open, but over Cala Malor way is somewhere where you do get plenty of people living. Let's keep going around. Gosh, can't believe it's coming up to, it's only 8:10. Oh my goodness, we're coming up towards dark evenings. But look, still loads of people on the beach. People down here having dinner. Families still down here. Like I said, I'm not surprised. It's been so hot today. Now's actually a really good time to come out for a swim. Oh, I've just seen a huge message pop up here. Is this from, I can't read your name, Verena? I've just discovered your channel because you'll be going to Mallorca. Fantastic. It's for the first time in October. It looks lovely. It is lovely. And my channel's awesome. Thank you very much. And really informative. I really appreciate that. Welcome to the channel. You know, fantastic to have you here, and I hope you have a really good holiday as well. Do you know, I think they've got some live entertainment over here at the Happy Mag somewhere. Just heard some cheering and clapping, and there's a little bit of music going on somewhere. There's a stage, actually. Look, right up in front of me, there's a stage. All the hotels, don't forget, if you're coming over here on holiday, the hotels that do have live entertainment, and most of it is rather wonderful. Some really good places to go for live entertainment are Playa de Muro, Campica Four-Way, also Calabona as well, Cala Malor. And loads of other spots too. Look everybody, we're pretty much back where we started this live stream. We're outside of the Tentacion restaurant, which is just up the steps in front of me, but we're outside the Sotavento. And over here, look, pretty much where we started almost, right at the back of Playa Romana Beach. And I can't believe we've got over 300 people on the stream tonight. Oh my goodness, cannot believe it, cannot believe it. Guys, I can't believe how hot it is. And secondly, as well, I can't believe how many of how many people are watching this live stream too. Hang on a second, just playing around with the gimbal. Thank you so much for joining me today, this Sunday. I must admit, I was a little bit worried that it was going to rain earlier on, but I think we're going to get that later on in the week. Thank you so much for all the super chats as well. I am back and I'm going to be out and about around the islands this week, and I'm hoping to get up to Porto Poyensa later on this week, maybe on Thursday. We're going to try and go for Thursday, but I shall hopefully let you know a bit more about that too. Anyway, I'm going to leave you with a few final views of Peguera. I'm going to be out and about next Sunday. I'm going to be somewhere else on the island, probably not the southwest, but let's just quickly turn the camera around here. I just saw some holiday makers walking by in like matching pink to go with the lights as well, which look very nice. But let's just pan the camera around. It's looking very lovely over here at the Sottovento restaurant. If you are travelling this week, if you're coming over to the island at the moment, watch out for the weather over the next couple of days. We're going to be having maybe a little bit of rain on Tuesday, but watch out for my island update coming out on the channel tomorrow with an update with what's going on over here in Mallorca and the weather forecast for the week ahead. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. I would appreciate it, and hit the notifications bell as well to get the updates as well about the videos coming out. It's completely free to subscribe. There's no subscription. It's not like Netflix at all. Anyway, guys. Oh, Monkey, I've just seen you're on here as well. I think your real name is Tony. I think. June, I'll let you off going to Menorca, seriously. The fact you're such a regular on here on the lives, I'll let you off. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this live stream this evening. I'm heading off to go and get some food now. But anyway, I will be out and about in the resorts this week. I'll see you next Sunday afternoon, early evening, somewhere else in the island. Have an amazing week ahead. And like I said, thanks so much for the super chats. And I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Goodbye for now.